Greetings, everyone, and welcome back to Sci-Fi and More. I'm your host, Mike Cosmos, and as always, I would like to start with a massive thank you for all the positive comments from our viewers and our subscribers on the first two videos in our Top 10 1950s movie series. If you haven't seen Part 1 or Part 2, I have posted the links in the description for this video. We are so pleased that you want to continue on a sci-fi journey with us through Part 3 in our series, which is the unappreciated or underrated 1950s sci-fi movies. So there are a number of great sci-fi movies from the 1950s that can go unappreciated or underrated and somehow manage to never get the credit they are due. But that does not mean that these films weren't good and did not make a lasting impression on viewers and filmmakers, which would give massive influence to science fiction movies that would follow. So while some of these films might not have gotten the recognition they were due at the time, their unique qualities did further the advancement of the science fiction films and filmmaking. These are the films we're going to explore today. And just like in the last video, we did this video with the discussions in mind surrounding our first two Top 10 1950s sci-fi videos. And just like our previous videos, the listings here won't include any of the movies that were in our previous videos. And just like part 2 of our series, 10 just wasn't enough. So we again decided to bonus this one out. So our top 10 this time around is actually our top 12 unappreciated or underrated sci-fi movies of the 1950s. So as always, if you haven't seen these movies over the last 60 to 70 years, there are spoilers ahead. So go get some popcorn and let's settle in and enjoy some 1950s sci-fi. Now, there are some films out there that actually don't even deserve the title of underrated or underappreciated, simply because while they may have their charm and their appeal, they don't necessarily rise to the level of movies like The Day the Earth Stood Still, This Island Earth, or Forbidden Planet. I'm talking about movies like 1957's From Hell It Came, 1958's Terror from the Year 5000, 1953's Catwomen of the Moon, and 1958's Queen of Outer Space. I would say these movies fall into that category just because they were a bit campy and almost downright silly. However, there are a couple that are underrated and underappreciated that made a huge impact that deserve some attention and deserve some honorable mention. I would like to give a special thanks to one of our subscribers, 55QUIRLL, for this honorable mention deep cut down nostalgia road with Afterworlds Collide. Now, while this book, written by Edwin Baumer and Philip Wiley, has never been produced and adapted into a full-length feature film, it is still the direct sequel to When Worlds Collide. First published in 1934, Afterworlds Collide first appeared as a 6-part monthly series that appeared in Blue Book magazine. The book follows the survivors of Earth after the planetary gas giant Bronson Alpha, or Belus in the movie, had destroyed the Earth, and Bronson Beta, or Zyra in the movie, had settled into a stable orbit that humanity had landed on. Given that there were multiple countries that built arks that had escaped Earth's fate in the books, Afterworlds Collide introduces us to the remnants of an alien species that had inhabited Bronson Beta, with the discovery of 5 cities that were built to protect the alien race from extinction as their home world of Bronson Beta began its interstellar travel. Ultimately, even with more advanced technology than humanity had attained, the cities were not enough to protect the aliens on their planetary journey across space, and they had chosen extinction. Afterworlds Collide was slated to be made into a full-length feature film produced by George Pal, who had produced When Worlds Collide for the big screen. However, due to poor box office results of another sci-fi film he produced, 1955's Conquest of Space, George Pal could not find his footing again for the duration of the 1950s, and Afterworlds Collide was scrapped as a film project. I will say, if it was made today, that seems like something I would definitely be going to the theater to see. Now, there is one honorable mention that if you look at it from the point of view of a positive look forward for space exploration and world cooperation to achieve this goal, then an honorable mention here should go to 1957's Road to the Stars. And to be fair, I have never seen this film, but I would like to give special thanks to our subscriber, AADAMTX, for pointing out this film. However, after researching and reading on this film, it really does seem like a movie I have to check out. In 1957, an innovative science fiction film that was developed and produced in the former Soviet Union took audiences on a remarkable journey, captivating their imagination and reshaping the future of cinema. Road to the Stars was a movie that dared to dream of a future beyond Earth, demonstrating the potential of space exploration. The film was intriguing for several reasons. First, it was one of the earliest science fiction films to showcase space exploration and the potential of human travel beyond Earth. It captured the imagination of audiences by depicting a future where space travel was not only possible, but already within reach by presenting a vision of the future where international cooperation, scientific advancements, and human ingenuity could pave the way towards a brighter tomorrow. Another intriguing aspect of this movie was the special effects incorporating impressive visuals and realistic depictions of rocket launches, lunar landscapes, and weightlessness. These effects were revolutionary at the time and added to the film's appeal. Furthermore, Road to the Stars presented a positive vision of the future and the possibilities that space exploration had. This optimistic portrayal resonated with audiences who were captivated by the idea of venturing into space and exploring the unknown. Overall, the combination of its futuristic narrative, impressive special effects, and positive outlook contributed to the intrigue and popularity of 1957's Road to the Stars. Now, let's get into our top 12. Number 12, The Giant Behemoth, 1959. In a world plagued by imminent danger and unstoppable destruction, the Giant Behemoth emerges as a striking example of monster movies that defined a generation. Directed by Eugene Laurie, known for his contributions to classic monster cinema, The Giant Behemoth takes us on a thrilling journey of the monster's reign of terror. Inspired by fears generated by the nuclear age, The Giant Behemoth taps into the anxieties of the time. The film also explores the delicate balance between science and its potential consequences, a prevalent theme during the 1950s sci-fi movies. What sets The Giant Behemoth apart is its special effects and mesmerizing stop-motion animation techniques developed by renowned artist Willis O'Brien. These sequences featuring the fearsome creature attacking iconic landmarks and humanity's futile attempts to stop it remain etched in the memories of moviegoers worldwide. Despite a modest box office performance, The Giant Behemoth has secured its place as a cult classic, often cited as an influential work that laid the foundation for future monster movies. Its reflection of social fears and ambitious visual effects captivated audiences, making The Giant Behemoth a true testament to the power of cinema and a reminder of the timeless allure of monster movies. Number 11, Invasion of the Saucermen, 1957. In a cinematic era marked by innovative storytelling and imaginative visuals, Invasion of the Saucermen soared as a notable contributor to the world of science fiction cinema. Pioneered by legendary director Edwin L. Kahn, the film delivered a unique blend of thrilling storytelling, cutting-edge special effects, and social commentary. Building upon the themes of 1950s sci-fi films, Invasion of the Saucermen cleverly integrated humor into its narrative, providing audiences with a refreshing and entertaining experience. This distinctive choice injected the film with a light-hearted energy, setting it apart from its contemporaries. And while there was a focus on a teenage protagonist, the film tapped into the concerns and interests of young audiences, connecting with viewers in a relatable and engaging manner. But what truly distinguished Invasion of the Saucermen was the ingenious use of practical effects. The intricate alien makeup and impressive prop design became hallmarks of the film's visual appeal, establishing a distinct visual style. One of the film's standout features was its unique and intricate creature design. The Saucermen's appearance set them apart from traditional alien beings, adding a layer of intrigue into the visual appeal that captivated audiences. Despite its initial reception, Invasion of the Saucermen developed a cult following. Its uniqueness has made it a beloved piece of sci-fi cinema, standing the test of time despite not being an immediate blockbuster success. It has, however, left its unique mark on the sci-fi genre, with its mixture of thrilling visuals, social commentary, and humor paving the way for future films that were unafraid to push boundaries. Number 10. The Man from Planet X, 1951. The Man from Planet X made a significant impact on the world of science fiction cinema, introducing unique elements that continue to influence the genre to this day. The seminal film brought together a combination of standout features that cemented its place in the history of sci-fi. The Man from Planet X was known for its atmospheric setting. The isolated Scottish island, shrouded in fog and surrounded by mystery, created a heightened sense of tension and unease, setting it apart from other sci-fi films of the time. One of the film's notable contributions to the genre was its portrayal of the extraterrestrial being from Planet X. Rather than being depicted as a menacing antagonist, the alien was portrayed with a sense of vulnerability, sparking empathy and challenging existing tropes. The Man from Planet X placed a strong emphasis on scientific exploration and discovery. It delved into the realms of astronomy and astrophysics, using real scientific concepts as a foundation for its narrative, thus establishing a more grounded and intellectually stimulating approach to storytelling. Beyond its entertainment value, The Man from Planet X subtly touched upon post-war anxieties and the fear of the unknown. The film reflected society's uncertainties during the time of scientific exploration and emerging Cold War tensions, all while drawing praise for its visually stunning cinematography, which made extensive use of shadow and light to create an eerie and haunting atmosphere. This mastery of the visual language elevated the film's impact, pushing the limits of what was expected in the sci-fi genre for the time. Number 9. The Lost Continent, 1951. In 1951, the world was introduced to the Lost Continent, a film that took audiences on an adventure through uncharted waters and mysterious locales. This film captured the imagination of audiences with its thrilling storyline and breathtaking visuals. The Lost Continent follows a perilous voyage of a ship's crew as they navigate through uncharted waters and encounter a series of increasingly dangerous obstacles. From giant creatures to hidden communities, each new discovery adds to the excitement and sense of adventure. Beyond the surface-level entertainment, The Lost Continent carries a deeper significance. Released during a time of post-war uncertainties and growing exploration, this film reflects humanity's fascination with the unknown and our eternal desire for discovery. The film introduces audiences to a world filled with futuristic technology, unexplored territories, and enigmatic creatures. Through its imaginative storytelling and visual effects, the film paved the way for the evolution of science fiction. The Lost Continent stands as a testament to the power of cinema to transport viewers to distant lands and immerse them in thrilling narratives. Back in 1951, this film broke new ground in visual effects, showcasing fantastical creatures and awe-inspiring landscapes to captivate audiences worldwide. This film's influence can still be seen in today's adventure and fantasy genres. Its impact stretched beyond the screen, inspiring subsequent filmmakers, writers, and artists for generations, leaving an enduring mark on popular culture and pushing the boundaries of science fiction, playing a part that can be felt in the influence of such famous works like Star Wars, Blade Runner, and Alien, among many others. Number 8. From Earth to the Moon, 1958. In 1958, one film dared to challenge the conventions of science fiction. From Earth to the Moon presented audiences with an extraordinary concept, the idea of traveling to the moon using a giant cannon. This innovative approach captured the imagination of viewers and paved the way for future space travel narratives. What makes this film special is the unique depiction of the space exploration, which made an impression with audiences and opened new doors for the science fiction genre, such as laying the foundation for subsequent works, such as the written works of British author Arthur C. Clarke's 2001: A Space Odyssey and his Space Odyssey series, which ultimately led to Stanley Kubrick's iconic film adaptation, and later 2010: A Space Odyssey, also referred to as The Year We Made Contact or simply Odyssey 2. Additionally, the legacy from Earth to the Moon can still be felt in contemporary science fiction works. Renowned authors and filmmakers have cited this film as a seminal inspiration, praising its visionary ideas and captivative storytelling. Number 7. The Mysterians, 1957. Prepare to enter the world of mystery and intrigue of The Mysterians. Released in 1957, The Mysterians is a Japanese science fiction film directed by Ishiro Honda. The Mysterians introduced a captivating narrative that enthralled audiences of the time. The film presented a conflict between humanity and an advanced alien civilization, setting the stage for a new breed of science fiction storytelling. This film's impact on the genre cannot be understated. The Mysterians marked a turning point in science fiction, inspiring filmmakers and authors to explore themes of extraterrestrial encounters and the clash between human and aliens, which led to its sequel, Battle in Outer Space. But one aspect of what made The Mysterians truly unique were its visual effects. With awe-inspiring miniature sets and imaginative creature designs, the film set a new standard for sci-fi visuals and inspired future filmmakers. Furthermore, the film's unsettling and atmospheric score added another layer of uniqueness. This haunting music heightened the tension, enhancing the viewer's experience. Prominent filmmakers and science fiction experts praised The Mysterians for its innovative ideas and imaginative world building. It expanded the boundaries of what was possible within the genre, opening doors for future explorations of intergalactic warfare and otherworldly beings. Number 6. 20 Million Miles to Earth, 1957. 20 Million Miles to Earth pushed cinematic innovation for its time. With stunning visual effects and a gripping story, it left an indelible mark on the science fiction genre. What truly made this motion picture unique was the groundbreaking animation by Ray Harryhausen. Through his meticulous stop-motion techniques, Harryhausen brought a marauding extraterrestrial creature, the Ymir, to life, stunning audiences with its realistic appearance and movements. Moreover, this movie is set in Italy, which contributed to the adoption of exotic international locations in science fiction. 20 Million Miles to Earth challenged the notion that outer space was the only intriguing backdrop of the genre. The film played a crucial role in the development of creature features and monster movies. Its innovative storytelling and thrilling sequences laid the foundation for similar films to explore moral dilemmas and conflicts between humans and otherworldly creatures. 20 Million Miles to Earth explored the discovery of and conflict as the alien race in the movie, the Ymir, is inadvertently brought back to Earth from Venus. As the creature rapidly grows, it wreaks havoc in Rome, and humanity is faced with a moral dilemma. Should we destroy this living being or try to find a way to coexist? The movie delves into the heartfelt relationship between Captain Calder, played by William Hopper, and Dr. Leonardo, played by Joan Taylor, two individuals torn between their duty and compassion towards the Ymir. With edge-of-your-seat action sequences and a thrilling climax, 20 Million Miles to Earth remains a timeless classic that continues to inspire filmmakers and science fiction fans to this day. So buckle up and join the unforgettable journey to a planet 20 million miles away. Number 5. Kronos, 1957. From its plot to its pioneering visual effects, Kronos revolutionized the science fiction genre in a truly one-of-a-kind way. At the heart of Kronos lies a captivating and unforeseen adversary, an alien energy entity. Unlike traditional extraterrestrial creatures, Kronos presented audiences with a powerful and sentient energy force, bringing a fresh and original twist to science fiction storytelling. Moreover, Kronos introduced a groundbreaking concept, the destructive power of technology. The film depicted an intelligent and seemingly unstoppable robot, controlled by the alien entity, hell-bent on absorbing Earth's energy sources. This exploration of technology as a malevolent force separated Kronos from its counterparts of the era. A notable departure from traditional science fiction of the time, Kronos made conscious efforts to incorporate scientific accuracy in its speculative narrative. It aimed to present a plausible scenario grounded in scientific principles, resonating with audiences who craved a more nuanced and intellectual story. Lastly, Kronos addressed cosmic themes that had not been as previously explored in science fiction cinema until then. Through its portrayal of celestial bodies, space exploration, and the universe's vastness, it captivated viewers' imaginations and sparked aspirations for cosmic understanding. Unforgettable, distinctive, and thought-provoking. These words perfectly describe the enduring legacy of Kronos. Its unique elements continue to inspire science fiction creators and enthusiasts to this day. So let's all celebrate the pioneering spirit of Kronos, a film that boldly went where no science fiction film had gone before. Number 4. The Maze, 1953. From its haunting atmosphere to its mystifying storyline, The Maze wove a web of intrigue that captured the imagination of audiences worldwide. Based on the 1945 novel of the same name, written by Maurice Sandoz, at the core of The Maze lies a seemingly sentient and malevolent antagonist, the very maze itself. This labyrinth was a unique portrayal of a non-human entity as a central character and was revolutionary for science fiction during that time, injecting a sense of spine-chilling uncertainty into the story. Furthermore, The Maze delved into the depths of psychological horror, exploring the subgenre in a way that hadn't been widely done before, by tapping into the primal fears within our mind. The Maze provided an altogether spine-tingling experience for the audience. The film presents our protagonist with an unprecedented crisis, an ominous and perplexing labyrinth that lurks within the heart of a mysterious estate. As our characters seek to unveil the truth behind the maze, they find themselves trapped in a nightmarish situation, faced with the daunting challenges and unknown perils lying within. The crisis deepens as the maze becomes an embodiment for their deepest fear and insecurities, testing their sanity, courage, and determination to its limits. With each twist and turn, the crisis escalates, unraveling a web of secrets and leaving our characters grappling with the unknown purpose behind this malevolent construct. Forced to confront their inner demons, they muster their strength and push through and uncover a path towards resolution, ultimately confronting the formidable crisis head-on. This film's eerie and atmospheric visuals stood out as yet another distinctive trait. The extensive use of darkness, shadows, and strategically placed lighting created a foreboding atmosphere, effectively enhancing the sense of mystery and suspense. The maze also left audiences guessing through its deep-seated secrets and enigmatic motives of its character. This intentional vagueness allowed viewers to immerse themselves in a thrilling guessing game, deepening the film's aura of intrigue. The maze carved a niche for itself in science fiction by focusing on elements beyond the conventional extraterrestrial adventures. Its emphasis on psychological horror, atmospheric visuals, and enigmatic storytelling make it a noteworthy addition to the science fiction genre of its time. In summary, The Maze presents a gripping crisis that engulfs our characters within a treacherous maze of uncertainty and danger. Through their resilience and determination, they navigate through the twists and turns, finding a resolution that brings an end to the crisis looming over. Number 3. Angry Red Planet, 1959. In the vast realm of science fiction, one film emerged in 1959, destined to stand out from the crowd. Angry Red Planet took audiences on an extraordinary journey when the crew of an Earth expedition lands on Mars and they encounter strange and menacing creatures. Gigantic insects and a powerful alien siren were just a glimpse into the film's awe-inspiring creativity. What truly cemented Angry Red Planet's uniqueness was its use of hand-colored, otherworldly visuals. Through this distinctive technique, the film created a mesmerizing atmosphere that enhanced the sense of wonder. As danger intensifies, the resolve of the astronauts was tested, leading to a gripping climax that left audiences on the edge of its seats. Angry Red Planet took the science fiction genre by storm, blazing a trail for future science fiction films, shaping modern cinema today. Through the use of its innovative and imaginative storytelling, Angry Red Planet presented a path for future sci-fi masterpieces, inspiring generations of filmmakers. Filmmakers would be influenced by the pioneering use of monstrous extraterrestrial sets that would set a precedent for creatures such as the iconic xenomorph in Alien. Number 2. It, The Terror from Beyond Space, 1958. It, The Terror from Beyond Space is an American-made science fiction horror film, produced by Robert Kent and directed by Edwin L. Kahn. Released during the golden age of science fiction, It, The Terror from Beyond Space left a persisting mark on the genre, forever changing how we experience interstellar thrillers. Centered around humanity's second mission to Mars to discover the fate of the first crew that had gone there, and finding the sole survivor from the Challenge 141 and her crew, whereby the sole survivor, the former commander of the first mission, indicates that a menacing Martian creature has killed his entire crew. Based on the captivating concept of an alien stowaway found on a spaceship, this movie kept audiences on the edge of their seats by blending suspense with science fiction and paving the way for future extraterrestrial adventures. It itself was a remarkable creation, showcasing impressive special effects for the time, portraying the menacing extraterrestrial terrorizing the crew, evoked genuine fear and excitement amongst the audience. This film's confined and claustrophobic setting, a spaceship hurtling through space, added an intensified sense of urgency and danger with an extra layer of anxiety. This atmosphere of claustrophobia heightened the stakes for the crew, highlighting the struggle and emphasizing the astronauts' desperate fight for survival against seemingly unstoppable forces. This presence is widely regarded as the inspiration for screenwriter Dan O'Bannon's screenplay in Ridley Scott's 1979 classic Alien. Reflecting on this revolutionary classic, let's at least acknowledge its enduring impact on the science fiction genre and how it paved the way for the incredible advancements we witness in contemporary sci-fi films. Number 1. Quater Mass 2, 1957. Quater Mass 2 is a British science fiction film, retitled for American audiences as Enemy from Space. This is the sequel to Hammer Film Productions' 1955 classic, The Quater Mass Experiment. And like The Quater Mass Experiment, Quater Mass 2 is based on the BBC Quater Mass television serial written by Nigel Neal. As a science fiction enthusiast, we owe a great deal to Quater Mass 2, a film that broke new ground and revolutionized the genre during this time. What set Quater Mass 2 apart was its fusion of science fiction and political themes. It artfully depicted the infiltration of a mysterious alien force in a remote British town, raising questions of corruption, government conspiracy, and the delicate balance between power and control. By delving into the socio-political aspects of an alien invasion, Quater Mass 2 added depth and intellectual stimulation to the science fiction genre. It challenged conventional storytelling by exploring the human response to external threats in a more nuanced and thoughtful manner, bridging the gap between horror and alien invasions and captivating audiences for generations to come. Furthermore, the film introduced futuristic machinery and alien technology with remarkable visual accuracy, capturing the imagination of audiences and setting a new standard for visual storytelling in sci-fi films. While it is widely recognized that Quater Mass 2 contributed to the development of the science fiction genre as a whole, inspiring future filmmakers to explore similar themes of alien invasion, conspiracy, and governmental manipulation in their own works, pinpointing a specific example is challenging since the film's topics cover a broader and grander scale. And there you have it. We hope you have enjoyed our top 12 underappreciated and underrated 1950 sci-fi films. And again, I want to give a big thank you to all that have viewed and subscribed our channel. We could not do this without you. You are the heartbeat of our channel, and we mean that from the bottom of our hearts. I would also like to send a very big thank you for everyone, especially our viewers in the UK, that dropped comments to me to properly pronounce Quater Mass. And that is very sincere. I could not wrap my head around how to properly pronunciate Quater Mass. It's Quater Mass, Quarter Mass. It was just a hot mess. But I think I have it now. If you are liking the videos we are creating, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. And please let us know in the comments below if there is something that you would like to see. And as always, be sure to check us out on our social media sites. We're at Twitter or X at Sci-Fi More, Instagram at Sci-Fi and More, and on Facebook at Mike Cosmos Sci-Fi and More. Until next time, everyone, have a great galactic day.